Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of SNL Update. This one's a little overdue, but we had a very busy weekend with the Super Bowl and everything happening. So I'm Sarah Shamalowick, and I'm TowerlightVideo producer. And this week on SNL, we had JK Simmons and DAngelo. So we started off with the Seahawks Super Bowl interview, which I think was pretty good. It was funny. As always, Jay Farrow's amazingly on point impressions. Perfect. And then the first was the monologue in which JK Simmons talked about how he was a band conductor and he got a whole bunch of the cast members to come on and do things. I loved the little kick at Pete because it was just really funny. He was like, you need to practice as much as you smoke weed. And he was like, I can't practice for 100 hours a week. And it's just funny. I just love Pete. And I also really loved 80 Bryant's I miss Blake Shelton. That was funny. And then suddenly Fred Armisen came back, and that was great. I love Fred Armisen. Everyone should watch Portlandia. All it is Fred Armisen just being Fred Armisen. That's all it is. It's a little stupid, but it's mostly funny. So then the next one, this one, oh my goodness, the Tortinos activity pack was this one. And it was something. It was really funny, but oh my God. Like, as a feminist myself, it was ridiculous, but I kept cracking the joke every single time I was making food for my friends at the Super Bowl party. Whenever I would come into the room, I'd be like, I have no food. I ran out of activities. Look, it's a fish. No, it was a bee. That's what it is. So it was weird. It was funny, but it was bad funny. But I couldn't help it. And she flung the hand on the fridge. I just like that. The next one was the Miss Trash, which was a poke at the Miss Universe that happened, which it was funny. Wasn't too memorable, though, to be honest. Then there was the Casablanca, which was, the Casablanca, but a spoof on it, and it was just, it made up for the Tortinos activity pack, because at that point, they were being, like, bold women, like, oh, I need to get away, yeah, oh, look, I need to go. So, that one's funny. The next one was really funny, too. It was the teacher snow day, in which they talked about, like, oh, you guys get to go home, but here's what the teachers are doing. And I thought that one was really funny. I mean, it's no Lonely Island, but it was a really great opportunity for some of the other SNL cast members to kind of get their little spot, because usually it's like Jay Farrow and Kenan Thompson doing something, but other people like Kyle Mooney did really good in that song. I don't see him around much, and I want to see him around more. So I think this is the best of some of the most recent songs that they've done, so that's my opinion. Then we had DAngelo Performance 1. I never heard of him at first. But it sounded really, really good. The second performance was the really powerful one, so I think we'll see if, as this does for DAngelo, what SNL did for Sam Smith and Hauser. Then there was the weekend update, and topics included relations with Guantanamo Bay and Saudi Arabia. My favorite was when they compared Saudi Arabia and their oil to a drug dealer. They were like, Saudi Arabia is a drug dealer, and even though he may be a little sketchy, you still really need that drug. You still really need the oil. And then the one-dimensional female character from a male-driven comedy came back, and most importantly, Jebediah Atkinson came back, and I love Jebediah Atkinson. I just find him so funny. It's just really funny for all the sarcastic people that don't. It's like a hipster, but not really. It's like the hipster before the hipster. It's just funny. He said, and he compared he was going over who won Grammys, and he said that the Grammy Awards is like a Spotify playlist of a 12-year-old, and I was just like, it's kind of true. Okay, and then lastly, I wanted to give an honorable shout out to the joke. Most dogs are overweight, and the most popular is type 2 Dia Beagle. I loved it. The next sketch was old people using Word, and this is when I can't remember what the pushy was it. It was Bobby Moynihan doing a push pin, which was basically like the little paperclip guy, but more annoying. So middle school Sarah really relates to that when the little paperclip like showed up all the time and really didn't help. So that one was really funny. We just thought like, oh my goodness, how much weed went into the making of this idea. And another shout out to the joke Helvetica Bonham Carter. And they like made like in the words at like her hair. It was funny. And then there was the Jay-Z, like this is an absolutely true documentary about Jay-Z, starring Mike O'Brien, who I guess is still a writer, but he was on the cast last season, and now he's not. But he showed up for that. It was weird. And then Jason showed up. So yay, white people. That's why I put that down. And then there was Career Day. And I don't even know what that was. That was the last one. And as we all know, the last sketches get kind of weird as we get farther into the end of the night. So I thought this was good. I thought it was funny. There is no new episode on next week. And then the week after that, on Saturday, they're having the 50th anniversary special, which I think is like 3 hours long. And I know they've been doing a lot of press about like best sketches from each of the centuries and such. So I'm really excited to watch that. So I'm definitely watching it. And yep, then it comes back on over the break. So hopefully it won't be too long, because this is one of the only shows I really keep up with. So I'll be kind of sad with that one. Okay. Bye, guys. I hope you guys have a really good week.